Today we're going to start in a nice comfortable position. Seated, kneeling, legs out straight in front, whatever's good for you. And then as we do, start to make that little ritual of coming quite comfortable to the mat. So whatever that feels for you, looks like for you, maybe moving the flesh of the seat bones, maybe having a little fidget, your shirt, your top or something, just so that you're completely comfortable. And then from here, re-stacking through the spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Take a slight tuck with the tailbone under. Feel a slight contraction here through the belly button. And then slowly just take those hands on those knees. So support those arms and just release any tension that you're holding on to. So just feel completely supported here. Take a wiggle through the body. Feel like you're really settling in, like you know when a dog, when they come to sit down, they do a few little circles and get the little best position, and then they have a little fidget, and then they all of a sudden come to that quiet, still position that's good for them. So I'm not trying to suggest we're like little dogs, but think about that, you know, nature does the same thing. It comes to that position that it feels comfortable, so that when we come down to shut down our eyes, we know that there's nothing going to niggle at us, bother us. So again, start to notice how the body feels and then slowly close down those eyes. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, just soften the gaze, gazing over the end of the nose. And then take a really nice inhale in any way, mouth or nose, and as you exhale, just soften, release, let go, whatever that means to you, releasing through the face, the shoulders, the hips, the lower back, the knees, whatever it is, just feel and release and let go. We're going to do that twice more, inhaling, and as you exhale, soften and release. I like to start from the crown of the head. Feel like that warm oil is being poured over my head, and as it softens and drips over my body, everything starts to soften and release and melt towards the floor. Any tension, any stress, any worry starts to flow off the body. Last inhalation. And as you exhale this time, let go of anything that's no longer serving you mentally, anything you're holding on to. Just release and let go. At times like this, I like to visualize that hot potato. Visualize that you're holding that hot potato, and whatever that you're holding, that pain, that anger, it's only ever hurting you. It's only burning your hands. So if it's about someone or something, they're not feeling any pain, they're not feeling any anger, any anguish. It's just you. So the minute you let go of that potato, throw it away, release that pain, is the moment that you can then heal. You can release anything that's no longer serving you. By now, hopefully our body has started to settle here. Our breath maybe started to slow down. Just releasing. Noticing the breath now. And start to deepen that breath in the body, inhaling through the nose. Feeling that torso swell, expand, rise. And as you exhale, feel the lower body softening, releasing, getting heavier, melting into the floor. Twice more like this. Inhale, feel the torso up, expand, float. And as you exhale, feel the lower body ground, soften, get heavy. Last time, inhaling, really feel that upper body lifting, rising, swelling, lengthening. And as you exhale, feel that dropping down into the hips, the thighs, the knees, the ankles, melting into the floor. Inhaling here. As you exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Notice that stretch down the back of the neck. And just let that head hang loose. Don't let any stress or tension hold here. You're not holding it. You're just bringing that chin to the chest. And just let gravity work for a while. Noticing how the body feels, how the neck feels. In this position, you're having to hold the abs in a little bit more because you're off center. And when you take your next exhale, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Give gravity a little bit of a helping hand. Feel those shoulder blades sliding down the back. As you inhale, lift the chest up to the chin. And as you exhale, bring the chin back down to the chest, increasing the stretch here. A little nod into the chest. Inhale here as you exhale, take the right ear to the right shoulder. Drop the left shoulder away from the ear. Inhale here as you exhale, roll the chin through the chest, bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale here as you exhale, drop the right shoulder away from the ear. And then slowly here, using your own breath and your own time, take gentle half neck rolls, just side to side. And then really try and switch on to noticing how that feels in the neck, in the shoulders. At the same time, lengthening up through the spine, taking an engagement through that core. Just noticing, and if there's a point where it feels particularly nice or sore, pause at that point. Breathe into that stretch and then continue with the half circles here. If you haven't got any neck issues, maybe you'd like to take full neck circles here. If so, maybe inhaling as you bring your head to the back and exhaling as you bring your chin through the chest. So whether you're doing full circles or half circles, just be mindful of the breath and the body, using that breath to deepen those stretches. If you're taking full circles, reverse the circles now. Feel that body grounding down, all the way down into the seat bones. Let those arms become heavier as they're pulling down, and using those legs to support them. Take one more circle here, and then restack head over heart, heart over pelvis. Inhale, sweep the palms to the sky. As you exhale, take a forward fold. Just slowly, belly to feet, chest, then forehead. And then maybe you want to take two fists if you want to bring the ground up to the forehead. So stack the two fists on the floor, and then maybe bring the head to the fist, if that feels good for you. If you've got a block nearby, maybe bringing that block to the floor. But if you like to take a full forward fold here, maybe soften the forehead to the mat. If you're in this position, maybe today, bring the palms of the hands upwards so that you're not using those arms and the hands to support. You're just feeling that nice long stretch through the back. Whatever position you're in, try and push those seat bones down into the mat. Open up through those hips, softening. And really breathing here. Notice the belly and the feet maybe. And just really take some nice breaths. those shoulder blades sliding down the back. Shoulders softening away from the ears. One more full breath here. And then inhale to prepare. Exhale, walk the hands under the shoulders. Taking a seat upright, blinking those eyes open. And then from here, notice where you are with the legs. And switch your pose. So if your left leg was in front, take the right foot in front. Just switch the seat. And then again, come to a comfortable position. Sweep the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, take that forward fold again. Again, if you want to take two fists on top of each other or one fist, bringing the four up towards your head. Or if you want to claw those hands out along the front. And again, maybe the hands facing up. And then notice in the body here the differences in this position with the legs crossed a different way. Maybe you feel slight pull in one of the seat bones or the top of the hamstring. If that's the case, as always, send the breath to that area. As you inhale, feel that space expanding. And as you exhale, feel it soften and release. And just try and say, let go. Soften it, let it drop towards the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, soften shoulder blades, shoulders, relaxing through the hips. One more breath here. And then inhale to prepare. Exhale, walk the hands back under the shoulders. Reset again, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Hands to the knees. As you inhale, bring those shoulders up to the ears. Really give them a pull, squeeze. And as you exhale, drop the shoulders down, releasing, softening. 3 times more. Inhale, shoulders squeeze up to the ears. Exhale, soften and drop. Twice more. Inhale, lifting the shoulders, squeezing them high as you can to the ears. Exhale, drop, soften and release. Last time, inhale, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Exhale, soften and release. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, drop the hands to the mat. Rolling over the knees if that's open to you and coming through to our all fours. So again, when we come to our all fours, make it our own. Have a little wiggle through the body. Notice where those areas are feeling a little sore, maybe a little tight. And just take a few organic moves, just noticing what feels good for you. Maybe you want to sway the hips. Maybe you want to take that S shape with the hips. Maybe noticing how it feels through the wrists today. Swaying side to side. And then slowly coming to your nice position here. 4-point kneeling, index fingers to the top, wrist, elbows, shoulders stacked. Really pushing high through those shoulders. Feel that stretch across the skin, across the back body. Knees under hips, toes untucked. We're going to take 4 lovely cat-cows with our breath. Inhale, drop the belly to the floor, cow. Chin and chest forward, look forward, let that belly hang. Exhale, tuck tailbone, pushing up through the shoulders, cat stretch. Really push high. Inhale, cow. Each time, try and take it a little bit deeper. Exhale, cat. One move, one breath. Inhaling. Exhale, cat. Last time, inhale, drop belly. Exhale, cat. Inhale here, keeping in your cat. Tuck toes, lift knees, straight back into down dog from your cat. Swaying through hips, pedaling through hips, whatever's good for you. Using that breath. Today for me, my lower back just feels a little bit stiff. So just noticing, being aware, being mindful. Breathing into those spaces, softening. Shoulders releasing. Heels dropping. Tailbone lifting. And then take 2 beautiful, full cleansing breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. One more, inhaling and exhaling. Walk the feet to the hands, coming to a forward fold at the front of the mat. Grabbing hold of those elbows if it's good for you, having a little sway, releasing through that lower back. Lifting those seat bones high up to the sky, or maybe taking a little micro bend with the knees if they're feeling particularly tight through the hamstrings. Just let that upper body fall. And then take a nod, yes. Shake a head, no. Just releasing a little bit more through that neck. And then slowly release the hands to the floor. Inhale here as you exhale, coming to halfway lift. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tuck tailbone under. Soften through the hips. Maybe those hips are hip width today, together. Make it your own. And then slowly as we come into our Tadasana, as always, maybe lifting the toes off the floor, pushing through the four corners. Our little ritual here, then slowly softening little toes, fourth, third, second toes, clawing in, lifting up through the arches, shins, kneecaps, quads, tuck tailbone under, belly button in, shoulders back and down, and think of that wave lifting up through the front body, and as you exhale, soften, the wave releases down the back body. Just noticing that circuit here as we're standing in our Tadasana. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Nice and strong. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Hips forward. All the sun's coming out. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with the right foot, right hand to mat. Inhale, left hand to sky. Lift that right kneecap. Nice and strong, strong through the standing hand. Lifting here. Inhale here, exhale, hand to the mat. Stepping in, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale through center, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale through center, exhale, swan dive. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stand back with the left foot, left hand to mat. Inhale, right hand to sky. Nice and stretch. Lift that left kneecap. Inhale here, exhale, hand to the mat. Stepping in, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 full breaths, maybe closing those eyes down, challenging the balance. Once more, inhaling and exhaling. This time, blinking those eyes open. We're going to slide that right leg, coming to warrior 3. Inhale here, exhale, tipping forward, slide that right leg, switching on through the core, lengthening through that standing leg, rolling that right hip down, nice and strong. Let me see. Yes, gorgeous. Really lifting, pulling those thumbs into the sternum, nice and strong. Inhale here as you exhale, release the hands out behind, airplane arms, palms to the floor. Inhale, sweep that knee all the way up to the sky, lifting high. Exhale, foot to floor. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. One breath coming into the other side. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, slide that left foot back. Warrior 3 on the other side. palms into the sternum. Standing leg strong, rolling that left hip down. Inhale here, exhale, reach back behind, palms to the floor. Rolling those shoulder blades away from the ears. Inhale, standing tall, knees to chest, hands to heart. Exhale, foot to floor. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, twist to the left. Hips nice and strong. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine, really articulating the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to the sky, take a slight back bend here, pushing those hips forward, tuck the tailbone under, pulling the belly button in. As you exhale, take a swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat, step back with the right leg. And then with the left, come to plank. Nice and strong in your plank position. Check those wrists, elbows, shoulders are stacked. Tuck the tailbone under, lift the kneecaps, nice and strong. Long line from the crown to the tail. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here is exhale, drop the knees to the mat. Inhale here, exhale, elbows in. We're coming into knees, chest, chin. So the chin is on the mat, the chest is on the mat, and the knees. The bottom is high in the sky. Feel that lovely stretch through that lower back, pulling those elbows into the ribs. Inhale here as you exhale, soften the hips towards the mat, coming to our little cobra. Exhale to the mat. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Step forward with the left foot and the right, coming into forward fold. Inhale halfway, exhale forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reset your Tadasana. We're coming through on the other side. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Take a slight back bend, pushing the hips forward, lifting the chest, dropping the shoulders from the ears. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Step back with the left leg and then the right. Pause here in our plank. If you need to drop the knees, drop the knees. If not, nice and strong. Feel like you're pulling the energy up through the hands from the ground, all the way up through the arms, through the back, down the back body, out through the legs, to the heels, nice and strong. That current of energy, and using that breath. Belly button pulled high. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here as you exhale, drop the knees to the mat, untuck the toes, elbows roll in, chin, knees, chest, chin again. Pause here for a moment. Really feel that lovely stretch in the lower back. Inhale here as you exhale, send the hips to the mat, coming to cobra, pausing here. Inhale here, exhale, looking over the left shoulder, dropping those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here, exhale, coming through center. Inhale here, exhale, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale here, exhale, center. Inhale here, exhale, slowly lower to the mat, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Step forward with the right foot and the left forward fold. And then slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, hands to heart center. Two lovely breaths, doing really well. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, slide down into chair. So nice and strong. Biceps by the ears, tuck the tailbone under, belly button to spine. Squeezing those thighs together. kind of in your mind, rather than touching your knees, you're squeezing, feel like you're pulling them and squeezing something between your thighs, but they're not actually touching. So you're nice and soft and strong through the upper back, dropping the tailbone, using that breath, looking straight forward, dropping those shoulder blades down the back, noticing the whole body is fired. Inhale here, exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale here, exhale halfway. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat, step, hop or jump back to plank. Nice and strong here, Chaturanga Dandasana, everybody first on the knees, tuck the elbows in, slowly lower into the mat. Inhale, Cobra, a little higher maybe this time. Exhale to the mat, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, lift it high. Step through between the hands, drop the back foot 45 degrees and pushing up strong in that right foot, coming into Warrior One. So take a moment to soften here, check your setup, scissor those hips, send the right back, roll the left forward. So like someone's got your hips and they're turning them around. I like to visualize two headlights on my hip bones. So if they're pointing to the left a bit, then I know I need to redirect them and have them directly in front. So nice and strong, take that right knee over that ankle. Try and get that right thigh parallel to the ground. Lifting up strong with the shoulders. Chest strong, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Strong with that back leg, pushing into the outside edge of the foot. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, knees or toes, slowly controlled, elbows in. Upward facing dog or Cobra. Downward dog. Nice and strong. Inhaling and exhaling. We're coming to the front of the mat. Either hop, step, jump, walk, crawl. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Oops. Exhale. So take a moment just to settle down. We're moving on to another flow. Nice and strong. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat, step, hop or jump back to plank. Inhale here as you exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, knees or toes. Upward facing dog or Cobra. Downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through between the hands, back foot 45 degrees. Strong push through the left foot, coming up to Warrior One on the other side. So same again on the other side. Go through the chest, scissor the hips, send the left hip back, roll the right forward. Nice and strong, sinking into the hips, lifting the chest, dropping the shoulders, nice and strong. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana again, slowly. Upward facing dog or Cobra. Downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Hop, step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here as you exhale, step back with the left leg 45 degrees, coming into Warrior Two. Sinking in, left hand back, right hand forward. Gazing over that middle fingertip on that right hand. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, tuck the tailbone under, nice and strong. And just have a little quick peek at your body. Right knee ankle, parallel, tuck tailbone, pushing strong. And just a nice breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here as you exhale, take the right forearm to right thigh, left hand up and over. rolling that left shoulder blade back and down. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, left hand down, right hand to the sky, humble warrior, reverse warrior. Inhale, sinking in, reaching up, pulling that back. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, as you exhale, lengthen that front leg, reverse triangle. Reach up and behind a little bit more with that right hand, feeling that lovely length through the side. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, as you exhale, tipping forward, coming into triangle, Trikonasana. Test strong with that hand, rolling that left hand back. Strong through the hips, roll that left hip back, stacking directly over the right. Maybe if you want a little bit more heat, just hover that hand off the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, exhale, bend the front knee back to warrior two, sinking, maybe a little lower this time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right hand to the sky, humble warrior, sink. Inhale and exhale. Cartwheel those hands to the mat, step back to plank. Inhale and exhale, nice and strong in the plank. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to build a little bit more heat with some mountain climbers here. So slow and strong. Inhale here, take the right knee to the right tricep. Hold it and back to plank. Left to left, lifting higher, squeeze. And back, right to right, squeeze. And back, left to left, squeeze. And right, twice more on each side, right to right, squeeze. And back, left to left. And back, one more each time, right to right, lifting. And left to left. Slowly plank, strong reset. Chaturanga Dandasana, knees or toes. Upward facing dog or cobra. Tuck toes down dog. Breathing, resetting. So we're going to come do that flow again on the other side. So slowly use the breath. I'm going to come round facing the other way so I don't have my back to you. So everybody just nice and strong each time. Inhaling and exhaling. Hop, step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 full breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here. As you exhale, slide that right leg back. Is that right? No, left leg back. Warrior two. Inhale here and exhale. So it should be right. Oh my gosh, lost my flow. No. Right leg back. So we should be on the other side in your warrior two. So whichever side you were on before, reset so you're nice and strong here. So check the setup. Tuck tailbone, reaching through, softening the shoulders. Use that breath just to settle in. Check those arms aren't one's not too high or low. And then just settle with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, left forearm, left thigh, right arm up and over. Rolling that right shoulder away from the ears, nice and strong. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here. As you exhale, take that humble warrior, left hand to the sky, reaching up. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here as you exhale, coming through triangle. Gone the wrong way, but doesn't matter. So reaching high with that right arm, rolling down, nice and strong. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale here, coming straight through to reverse triangle this time. So coming up, lifting high, straighten that front leg, lifting high to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, bend the front knee, come back to warrior two. Inhaling and exhale. Lifting the left hand to the sky, humble warrior. Inhale and exhale. Cartwheeling those hands, both to the to plank. So option, mountain climber is a little bit faster this time. So really pushing strong through those arms, nice and strong through the back, putting that belly button high to the sky. So we're going to hop those feet forward, or you can do what we did at the set, just slow side to side. So breath to prepare. Inhale here as you exhale, knee to nose, pull, pull, pull. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the plank. Inhale here, exhale, elbows in. Chaturanga Dandasana, slowly upward facing dog or cobra. Downward dog. Drop to the knees, child's pose. Wow, we got there. Have a little breath. Soften here. Extended child's pose, really reach those arms out along the mat. Soften through the hips. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here as you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees, down dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale here as you exhale, hop, step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, hands to heart center. 2 full breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Take a slight mini back bend, pushing the hips forward, squeezing through the glutes. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Hop, step or jump back to plank. Slowly lowering down all the way to the mat. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward dog. Inhaling and exhale. Hop, step, jump to the front. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Once more, inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Step, hop or jump to plank. Inhale here, exhale, roll elbows in. Inhale here, exhale, slowly lower to the belly. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Untuck toes, rock hips. So coming to the mat here, inhale here as you exhale, sweep the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, palms together if you can. And then roll those shoulders back and down, send knuckles a little bit closer to the heels. So we're going to work through the lower back. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the chest, send the knuckles to the heels. Inhale here, exhale, slowly lower to the mat. Inhale here, exhale, lift, squeezing, pushing the belly into the mat. Inhale here, exhale, release. So inhale to prepare, exhale, lift. Inhale here, exhale, lower. Twice more, inhale here, exhale, lift. Inhale here, exhale, lower. Last time, inhale here, exhale, lift. Inhale here, exhale, lower. Release the hands, bring the hands under the shoulders. And we're going to use the lower body. So switch those legs on, zip them up together nice and strong. Bring those elbows in towards the ribs. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift the shins, the knees, the quads, squeeze the glutes. Keep the lower body low. Inhale here, exhale, slowly lower. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale here, exhale, lower. Inhale here, exhale, lift, squeezing. Inhale here, exhale. exhale, lower. Twice more, inhale here, exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale here, exhale, lower. Last time, inhale here, exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale here, exhale, lower. Just go with those hips a little rock, releasing through the lower back. And we're going to combine the upper and lower body. So set yourself up, sweep those hands behind, interlace fingers, try and bring those palms together if you can. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Switch those legs on, zip the legs up. So inhale to prepare, exhale, lift upper and lower. Lifting, squeezing, inhale here, exhale, lower. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift, squeeze, lifting. Inhale here, exhale, lower. Inhale here, exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale here, exhale, lower. I don't know why I said it like that. Twice more, inhale here, exhale, lift. Inhale here, exhale, lower. Last time, and then hold it. Inhale here, exhale, lift. Try and get as high as you can, reach high, lift high, squeeze high. Inhale, lifting a little higher, exhale, lower. Releasing hands. Take the hands under the shoulders, push yourself back into child's pose. Sinking the hips, swaying through the hips, releasing and neutralizing through the lower back. Few full breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here as you exhale, coming up to all fours. Swim the legs to one side and take a seat. Legs long in front. Come into your staff pose. It's hot. So, again, move the flesh if it feels good for you. Feel the heels pushing away. Toes coming to the face. Lengthening up through the spine. Rolling those shoulder blades back and down. Inhale here, as you exhale, bring the right knee into the chest, lifting high, squeezing high. Inhale here, as you exhale, take that right foot over the left, and then hug that knee into the chest, feeling that stretch through that right glute. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, hug that knee with that left arm, lift that right arm up and over, plug it in as close as to the spine. And then lift up through the spine. As you exhale, gaze over that right shoulder, keeping that knee hugged in with that left arm. Inhaling and exhale. Each time as you exhale, maybe twist a little further, look a little further behind, hugging that knee in a little bit more. Inhaling and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, as you exhale, come back to center. Bring that knee over and open up, half butterfly. Then bring the left foot in, coming into your full butterfly. So, walking the bottom towards the heels, or the heels towards the bottom. Take those hands on the feet, lengthen up through the spine. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And then as we do, take that little flap with the wings. Feel that stretch maybe through the groin, the hip flexors, and just soften, use that breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, take a little forward fold. Maybe take those elbows into the inner thighs. Maybe give them a little pressure, pushing them towards the ground. And then lengthen, so belly up and over. We're not arching through the back. Feel those shoulders dropping down the back, and then slowly take the chin along the floor so that you can really soften, maybe open up into that stretch a little bit more. Noticing how that feels in the hips. Just gently to start. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, exhale, sitting up long again. This time we're going to take that right leg out in front and bring that left knee in, hugging it in first, sitting up tall, and then take that foot over the right, hug that knee in, sitting up, make sure both seat bones are firmly on the mat, flexing that bottom foot, and then take the right arm round, hugging that knee, Left hand up and over, plugging it in, rolling that left shoulder blade back and down, sinking the gaze over the left shoulder. So hugging in, using that breath to deepen through that stretch, noticing how it feels on that side. Couple of breaths each time, maybe deepen it, maybe soften, and just release. Once more, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale to prepare, exhale, come back to the center. Again, come into the butterfly, bring both feet in. And then feel like you're lifting your body up tall, like you're trying to lift your ribs up and over something, so that you're lengthening rather than just folding from the hips. You want to kind of fold a lot more forward. So lifting high as you exhale, coming to that forward fold. Maybe elbows are pushing into the thighs. And then just soften, chin along the mat. And then maybe you want to walk both hands out if that feels good for you. Or maybe you're just here, that's fine. But just use that breath to soften and sink into the butterfly. Opening up. Maybe like we did in the beginning, you bring those palms up to the sky, facing to the sky, so that you're not really yanking through those arms. And then notice how it feels in the hips. Just feel them softening and releasing. One more full breath here. And then slowly walk the hands back under the shoulders, bring both knees together. Take a sit round, and we're coming into our set of bow pose. So we haven't done bow for a while. Move your flesh and the seat bones, lengthen up through the spine, nice and strong. And then slowly bring both legs to tabletop. Bring those palms of the hands upwards, lifting up through that chest, nice and long. Lifting, strengthening. Remember, you can always have the toes or the heels on the floor if that works better for you. Inhale here. As you exhale, lengthen the right leg. Inhaling it back in. Inhale here, exhale left. Inhale here, exhale in. Inhale here, exhale, reach the hands to the sky, lifting up full boat. Inhale here, exhale, slowly lower the lower back into the mat, coming into canoe, lengthening those legs out, reaching those hands high. Inhale here, exhale, reaching behind. Inhale here, exhale, crunching up boat. Another time on the other side, pointing the left and in, pointing the right and in. Full boat, lifting high, lowering the lower back, lengthening the legs out, canoe. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, reach back. Inhale here, exhale, crunch up. Cross legs, forward fold. Nice, softened. Just release. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, as you exhale, walk the hands back and then lengthen out so that your back is on the mat. Bring the knees into the chest. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, take those legs to tabletop. Open those arms wide. Inhale here, as you exhale, use that core to let those knees drop to the right hand side. Slowly let them descend. And then take the gaze to the left hand if that feels good. Really pushing that left shoulder into the mat. And again, if you want more, bring that top knee towards the hand. Or drop that knee to the floor. Just moving and breathing into the lower back. It feels quite tight. Just listen to your body. Maybe you don't need to lift it up. You just be guided by your body today. And each exhale, feel that soften, release and let go. 2 more full breaths here. Once more. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring both knees back to center, tabletop again. Reset the lower back into the mat. Inhale here as you exhale, slowly Descend the legs to the left. Nice and controlled. Switch the gaze to the right shoulder into the mat. And then use your option, maybe bringing that top knee forward. Whatever you want, whatever's good for you, whatever feels right. And then just breathing into that back, deepening that twist. Nice and soft. Inhaling and exhaling. Once more, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale to prepare, exhale, bring both knees back to centre. Slowly drop the knees to the mat, the feet to the mat, sorry. Lengthen those legs out along the mat. We're coming into our Shavasana. And then bring those hands a little bit closer to the body, palms facing upwards. Make sure that lower back is nice and relaxed into the mat. Let those ankles fall open. Maybe walk the shoulder blades underneath you. Closing down those eyes. Just notice how you feel here. You take a few breaths, and each time you exhale, soften and release into the mat. Settle into the mat. Noticing here how you feel. Let everything settle. Notice the sweat cooling on the brow maybe. Noticing that breath slowing down. And then noticing the mind. Again, come back to the beginning. If there's anything that's no longer serving you, that you're still holding on to, but you know deep down that's not actually doing you any good at all. Visualize that hot potato and just let it go. Feel those worries, stress, tension just float off you onto your mat, through the floor, into the ground, absorbed and taken away. Notice your body lying here, relaxed. Notice the sounds that you can hear. And just visualize your body lying here. Start to deepen the breath in the body. Reawakening your body. Bring some movement in your body, really fingers and toes, twisting of wrists and ankles. Maybe opening, closing that jaw. Having a full body stretch, reaching up and overhead, pointing through with the fingers and the toes. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. Rock through the lower back, releasing through the hips and the knees. And then slowly coming to rest on your right hand side. Pausing here. And then slowly push yourself up to seated, keeping your eyes closed and your palms of your hands open to receive. Stars. You think you can define me, that I'm a tick in just one box, like my being is a door that a single key unlocks. But let me tell you something. I have the universe inside. I hold an untamed ocean with a constant changing tide. I'm home to endless mountains with tips that touch the sky, flocks of ground migrating birds, and deserts harsh and dry. I house the wildest winters and a host of sleeping plains. I feel in waves of sunshine or in unrelenting rains. Don't tell me that you know me, that this right here is what you are. I am the universe in motion, for I was born from stars. I'm going to take 3 breaths together. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Once more, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale the palms to the heavens, join in prayer. And as you exhale, bring your palms to your third eye for clear vision, to your mouth for the truth, and to your heart centre for love and for life. Namaste.